Hello, class. This is Dr. Thompson, Rob Thompson. I'm your English 1102 instructor this summer. I'm glad to work with you this semester and glad to review the class with you here on Blackboard real quick, and then, of course, answer any questions you have throughout the semester. So this is the home page. This is the English 1102 course that you have signed up for. So when you look at the Blackboard page here, this is the heart of the course right here. Announcements, of course. If there's anything I need to communicate with you about, I will do so through the announcements. There will also be an email sent. If it's an announcement during the semester that you really need to see, I'll also send that as an email. Let's start down here at the bottom, though, with the syllabus and schedule, which is obviously extremely important for you to understand what's going on this semester. So you notice this is a syllabus. My office hours are listed here, 9 to 11, Monday through Thursday, here at the Gordon County campus in the 100 building in the back. Or anytime you would like to schedule an appointment, if I can, I will meet with you. And honestly, if you're going to be coming in at all, I would let me know, just so I'll be sure to be here, even though I should be here, Monday through Thursday in the morning at least. They got my phone numbers right here if you need a call, or my email is right there if you want to email me. The textbook is technically backpack literature. Honestly, all the literature you need is provided in the Blackboard itself. You really do not need that book. I do not really recommend buying it, but that is technically the textbook for the class, if you feel like you need it. The class meets online, yada yada yada. Here are the things we're working on. These are the objectives of the course. We're, of course, be reading and analyzing fiction in the form of short stories, poetry, and drama. Now, those are the three big units of the year, of the semester. We'll also have to do a research paper, and we will, of course, write about literature with that research paper, along with an essay on poetry and a drama test, what I call a drama test, which is really 2 short essays on drama. And we'll do writing about literature throughout the semester with various works, as you will see. Attendance policy here. Notice that assignments will be due on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The informal class days, what I call the class days, are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If it's turned in late, there's a 10-point per class day late penalty. So if it's due on Monday and you turn it in on Saturday, that's you missed Wednesday and Friday. Those are 2 days late. That's 20 points off. And those points accumulate up to 40 points, and then you can turn in work whenever. Theoretically, you could turn in an assignment from the first week of class in the last week. I hope you don't do that, but you could. And there would only be a 40-point penalty, which of course means you're not going to pass it, but you will receive something better than a 0, so to speak. And again, those students will ask me during the semester, they'll say, can I turn this work in late? Well, you can always turn the work in late. It's always accepted at any point during the semester. You just may have to accept the late penalty, again, up to 40 points. Here's the way the grades break down. Daily work and class participation is 40%, and then the short story essay is 20, the poetry essay is 20, and the drama test is 20. So that's the way the grades break down this semester. And so the rest of this is just GNTC stuff. Let's move on to the schedule. This is extremely important. This is the English 1102 daily schedule. This is what you really want to print out. You want to really pay attention to this schedule. This is all of the assignments during the semester. We start off with a discussion board, introducing yourself, which it says is May 20th. Technically, that's due on May 22nd. Obviously, it's not due today. That's today's, hopefully you're watching this today on the 20th, the first day of class, but you do need a little bit of time to do your work, obviously. This is a very ambitious, very, you're going to be doing some hard work this semester. Keep in mind, this is a 16-week course that's being condensed down to 8 weeks. So you are having to basically do twice as much work as you would normally do. Plus, of course, when it seems like you're getting overwhelmed with work, just keep in mind you don't have to come to class. Normally, you would be coming to class, a few hours, 2 or 3 times a week. But now you don't have to come to class, but you do have to do this work on your own. And again, there's a significant amount of it. Most of the work takes the form of either discussion boards or assignments. And notice the stars here by the discussion boards, which means, as it says down here at the bottom, that your initial post will be due the day before that. So, for example, these poems here, there are 2 discussion boards, one on Desert Places, one on Mr. Follett's Party. Those are the initial posts. The first thing you post is due on June 20th, the day before. And then on June 21st, again, all these dates are by midnight. So by midnight on June 21st, you should respond to at least 2 of your classmates in your thoughts on this poem, this discussion on this poem. And so that is important to keep in mind, that you will have an assignment really on every day this week, really. You'll either have an initial post of your own thoughts, your initial thoughts on the poem, or your follow-up discussions. And of course, the reason we do that is so that your classmates have something to respond to. If all of you put it off to the last minute and posted your initial thoughts 15 minutes before midnight on the day it's due, you couldn't have a discussion. No one would have anyone to respond to. So for your sake, the sake of your grade, plus the sake of your classmates, I hope you take that to heart and be sure that you make your initial post the day before it is due. Otherwise, I think this is pretty self-explanatory here. So when it says discussion board, when a discussion board is due, that's when you go over here back to the main menu for the discussion boards, and then you just click on whichever discussion board you are doing, and then create a thread, and you give it a little title, and to give it a little subject there. And do what the directions say. Read this and do what that says. And so the link here, literary analysis writing, is very important. Hopefully you read this and pay attention to it. This is about how you analyze literature in an essay, how you incorporate a quote into your analysis, how you analyze the keywords of the poem, of the quote. You look for your symbols, your archetypes, your metaphors, all those things that we talk about in an English class. That's what you're writing about. You're quoting in each time you write a paragraph or a reaction, a response in the discussion board. You should have a quote in there, and you analyze what that quote means. You analyze the symbolism. You analyze the deeper meaning of that quote, and that's the heart of literary analysis writing. Hopefully you're going to read over this handout here and understand it, but certainly ask questions. Anytime you have questions during the semester, again, my phone number is on the syllabus. My email address is on the syllabus. I'm always willing to answer questions and help you out any way I can. So I think that's about all I really want to go over. Hopefully you understand the way the class works here, and the lessons are in numerical order, so you just go from lesson 1 to lesson 2, and then there's some videos on here and some links you go to, and then we start with the short stories, and we go through the short stories. One's due every couple of days, and you click on it, and this takes you to the link to the story, and then it tells you to go to the discussion boards or to complete an assignment or whatever you need to do. So please let me know if you have questions. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.